Hello, my friends. May Flom here. Today in the studio, I need your help. I've got 3 different projects. I need you to help me pick my adventures. So leave a comment. Tell me which way to go on all of this, would ya? Or some of it, if you only have an opinion on some. It's 3 different projects. I'll give you a little studio update here at the end. So first off, I've got some felt craft kits, sewing kits. I want to make one of these. Do I want to make Santa? Do I want to make the bird? Or do I want to make the birdhouse? I'm going to make them all, but who do I make first? Which one of these 3 gets your vote for first up? Let me know. Number 2. I have a half yard of this fabric, and I was just looking at it going, why do I even have this fabric? So it's little skeletons and moths. Elizabeth's super into moths, and she said, can you make me a standard pillowcase out of that? And the answer is yes, except it's only a half yard, so it's not enough fabric. So, am I doing like black on either side? Am I doing patchwork? Am I gonna get fancy and do like squares or rectangles of fabric alternating? I'm thinking black. I don't want to do more pink in here. I'm thinking black because I don't think gray and I don't think cream or white. So am I doing like patches? Am I doing black on either side? Do you have a design? Do you have an idea? How am I turning this lovely fabric for Elizabeth into a standard pillowcase? Speaking of pillowcases, number 3, I found it. See the shelf right here? It was literally just sitting right here on top. It was lost for almost a month. Okay. It wasn't lost. It was right where it should be. Okay, so this is going to be a square decorative pillow here in the studio where the boys are laying probably. I'll show you that. I started this and then I messed up a little and then I didn't finish it. So what am I doing? Am I adding beads? Am I adding hand stitching, embroidery, vinyl, heat transfer vinyl? Like, what am I doing to add to this and finish it? All I have to do, like sewing wise, I just have to stitch like the 4 sides. Like I just have to stitch so that it becomes a pillowcase and then we're all good. That's number 3. Around these parts, now I'm dropping it. Around these parts, I've kept the studio nice and clean. Here's your little update for the week. Halloween is here. That's going to be low key. Got to see Elizabeth a couple of days ago, which is always lovely. I just kind of got hit with overwhelm because my brain started firing now that the studio's clean and the ideas started popping. And then I kind of got the freeze because I was like, well, there's so many ideas and I don't know. I've got 3 books sitting out here that I can't even decide which book I am going to be reading in my spare time. I've done a little cross stitching here and there, so that's good. And again, things have stayed clean, which is really good and really important in here. There's a lot going on, obviously, but as far as the studio goes, that's about it. I'm just letting the bead reorganization mull around in my head. I'm having some great talks with some companies about partnering or doing different things that I'm excited about, and I hope to share more soon as I can. Those things can take a lot of time, so we'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. What else? What else do I have for you? You know, it's really just been kind of one of those weeks where it's like identifying what the problems are and then addressing how can we address these problems in a way that's productive and healthy and good for us. It's just been one of those weeks. A lot of team meetings with myself, if you will. So that's it from here. Thank you so much for your help on the 3 projects, figuring out what one I'm going to do first and what I'm going to do, how I'm going to finish 2 of them. I'm excited about those. I've got a bunch of different videos coming. I'm working one about product quality. I just did the video on Softflex that was about the beading wire and why I love it and why I use it. And it got me thinking about how I determine in crafting, these things get more of a quality. It's not always more expensive, but I need to make sure the quality on the materials is here on these items versus, it doesn't really matter. These items don't matter. But the how and the why. So that's coming along, and I've got a bunch of different fun projects. I'm working on a Get Well Soon card for a friend that I'm going to share with you guys because it's a nice, it's kind of a fun design and idea. So I'll share that with you guys. I've got a bunch of other stuff. Got some good TV and music going on right now. Like there's just a lot of things I'm liking at the moment, which I'm totally into because I'm coming out of a period where I felt like there was nothing that I wanted to see. There was nothing I was liking. And that's obviously really sad. That's no fun. But just imagine how great it's going to be when this right behind me is all curtainy and pretty and colorful and textured and mixed media. Very excited. More on all of this soon. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time.